India under Modi has taken a turn to the right kind, or rather right side of politics, where we see a kind of brutalization of interfaith relations, particularly in the sense that various minorities, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs and others have been alienated, and liberal intelligentsia feels very much alienated and marginalized. And if you remember, quite a few intellectuals and artists have been returning their awards. So there is a kind of a protest against the religiously dominated agenda of the state in India. And how has it happened? We know that from 1920s onwards, when Gandhi on top of Congress injected religion into politics, and from that time onwards, despite the fact that India has a secular constitution, there has been an increasing role of religion in politics in recent decades. So, if this is so, then where lies the agenda of national harmony? Actually, in India, national harmony has been jeopardized because of this divisive politics, which has been led by Sangh Parivar, the Hindu nationalist parties, led by, of course, BJP. In Pakistan, similarly, we see that there has been a kind of rise of militancy in terms of intercommunal relations. Shia-Sunni divide, we know, and there have been other minority communities, Ahmadis, Zikris, and of course Hindus and Christians. They have been maligned and they have been marginalized, and they are not, at least proportionally, represented in the political system of Pakistan. In India, again, we know that there is the mass mobilization in the name of Hindutva, and of course the 2014 election has brought the communal party of India, BJP, and put it into the saddle of power. And from that time onwards, it has been going on with its extremely partisan agenda. In Pakistan, we know that there was a quest for legitimacy in the supra-constitutional sources, which, for example, in our case, was the divine source of legitimacy under Ziaul-Haq and onwards. So, in a way, the state has created its own rival in the form of religion, because religion is a very powerful institution and instinct. People react and respond to the call to duty in terms of their religion far more than to the mundane causes. And therefore, what has happened is that sacred barriers have been erected in the way of national integration in Pakistan. So we have been divided and subdivided into various identity-based categories. What is the way out? I would say that the way out in both India and Pakistan is that there should be deconflation between religion and politics. We must move from politics of identity to politics of issues, economic, political, cultural, administrative issues, because those issues impinge on our daily life, and people respond to those issues if certain parties and certain leaders do not try to deflect their attention and bring the transcendental aims and goals into play. And that is unfortunately what has been happening in these two countries. So I think if we want to avoid a kind of a clash between the two countries, and if we want to move forward in step with the global civilization, then probably Pakistanis and Indians have to try to keep religion in the private domain of life, while public domain of life should be geared towards conflict resolution on the basis of this worldly attitude, where you can put together conflict resolution mechanisms through the Constitution.